In this morning's Health Watch, part 2 of our early show series on breast cancer in support of the Ford Motor Company's Warriors in Pink campaign and the Susan G. Komen Foundation. The early show wants to help you beat breast cancer, and one very easy way to do that is to simply look in your fridge. There are certain foods which can actually help reduce your risk of breast cancer. Here to show us which ones and to help us incorporate them into our daily diet is registered dietitian Cynthia Sass, who is also the co-author of the Ultimate Diet Log. Good to have you back with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
And you have this, what I love is you've got a lot of beautiful colors here, and it's nice that you're not just telling us about the food, you're telling us how to incorporate it. And we're starting off with either beans or lentils. You have some red lentils here.
Yes, any type of beans. And you know, Harvard University study that tracked over 90,000 women for 8 years found that women who had one serving of beans, or two servings, of beans or lentils twice a week or more had a 34% lower risk of breast cancer than women who had one serving or less a month. So it's really important to get those in. I recommend 3 cups a week. One great way to do it, black bean tacos, one of my staples.
And this is nice because it's an easy meal to prepare on a weeknight. It's because you can use canned black beans, but some people might say, wait a minute, they're in a can, do I have to worry about anything?
You can rinse and drain them. If you drain them and rinse them, you get rid of 40% of the sodium, and you can go with low sodium to begin with, so then you're really low in sodium there.
Okay, so and that's just black beans, a little salsa, and
soft corn tortillas, avocado, and will help you absorb a lot of these antioxidants. There's a special nutrient in beans called saponins, and they reduce breast cancer by preventing the breast cancer cells from developing and growing and spreading.
Which is huge. It's absolutely what you want. Berries. I feel like it's just berries continue to get better and better for us, is what I should say.
In animal studies, they find that when animals are fed about 2.5% of their diet as berries, they have a slower development of cancer, and it actually deactivates some of the genes that turn on breast cancer. So it's very important. Again, 3 cups a week is what you want to aim for here, a variety of colors.
And any kind of berries. You say variety of colors, so any kind. Okay.
And we have a parfait here with non-fat Greek yogurt. We have almonds. We have berries layered with that. A great way to get those in as a snack, as a breakfast, or a dessert.
Okay. And green tea, you say 3 cups a day. That seems like a lot, especially because it can be high in caffeine.
Well, you know, there was a Moffitt Cancer Center study that found that women under the age of 50 who did not have breast cancer, when they had 3 cups a day of green tea, they were 37% less likely to develop breast cancer than non-tea drinkers, and green tea is especially potent for fighting breast cancer.
And I know you've got some ideas too on working this into, say, a marinade for shrimp that you have here with some scallions, some red peppers. So other ways that you can work in, and you don't just have to drink it. I have to move you along a little bit quickly here. Leafy greens, really important. Do they need to be raw, or can you have, say, cooked spinach, and will that be just as beneficial?
It can be cooked or raw. We have a salad here that can be cooked broccoli. You can saute them. We want to aim for about 2 cups a week here. Now, this is particularly important because this study was done in women who had breast cancer. And what they found was that the women who had the highest level of carotenoids in their blood, which this is a great source of that nutrient, had a 40% reduced risk of their reoccurrence of breast cancer.
Which is very
important. Now, it really hits home for me because one of my very closest, dearest friends just finished her treatment for breast cancer. So we want to...
And once you've seen anyone go through that, you don't want to have to see them go through it again. Real quickly before we let you go, we keep hearing wonderful things about tomatoes, and they're good for...
lycopene especially, and it's really better absorbed when the tomatoes are processed a little bit because it releases the lycopene from the tomato and it concentrates it and helps you better absorb it. So tomato paste, tomato sauce. Here we have a mock cocktail that's made with tomato juice.
So that's not really a Bloody Mary?
No, it's a particularly potent cancer fighter for breast cancer in women and also prostate cancer in men.
Like, you can't go wrong with a tomato. Cynthia, great to have you with us, and thank you for helping us, too, in this fight against breast cancer. It's such an important cause.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.